Good morning YouTube, welcome back to another video, or good afternoon or good evening depending on what time of day it is when you're watching this. It is currently 6 AM and I am up and on my way to the gym. Today hopefully is not going to be as long of a vlog. I'm going to be focused more on my workout and talking about what I'm doing rather than the foods that I'm eating and the stuff that I'm up to. I've got quite a busy day today. I've got quite a busy work schedule. So naturally, my sort of day-to-day life will not be vlogged as much as it has been recently. I'm aiming to hit a leg workout. I'm going to be hitting calves and hamstrings. I'm going to be doing some squats at the beginning and then accessorizing at the end, and probably doing some cardio as well. I'm not going to do core because I did some yesterday. Right, I'm nearly by the gym. Let's get into the workout. So I actually like to start all of my workouts with working sets. So we're going to get straight onto the squat. Right guys, so we are 100 kilos. We're going to start going up now. These are the working sets. You can see I'm quite warm now. So yeah, got 100 kilo on there. Just hit those for 5. Now I'm going to start going up a little bit by bit, to build up my strength. I'm treating my squat like a power lift. Not going any higher than 6 or 7. Trying to go for depth. Get that power in my legs. So that squat's done. We're now going to move on to some stiff legged deadlifts to focus on the hamstrings, and then after that we're going to move on to some isolation work, then some calves, finish with some cardio. Alright guys, so we are done in the gym. As you can see, I'm nice and sweaty. Did 20 minutes of incline walking, at a reasonable pace. I wanted to use the Stairmaster. I find that the Stairmaster is the best for sort of your cardio, but unfortunately they were both full, so I couldn't. Anyway guys, leg workout done. I'm gonna go home now, get some breakfast. Okay guys, breakfast is complete. I had 300 mils of egg whites and I had 80 grams of porridge oats, and then I topped it up with almond milk, a scoop of my salted caramel, my protein, whey protein in that too, which really brings all the flavour together. I will catch you when I am back this evening, or this afternoon I suppose. I should finish around 4 o'clock, so I'll be back with you around that time. I'll talk to you guys about some topics that I've been thinking about, look at my leg workout, my split, and I can give you a bit of information about how I'm feeling so far into this cut. Right, see you guys then. Alright guys, so I am back. I have finished uni. It is now 25 to 5. I'm going to sit down with a cup of tea in a minute. When I was out, I did cheat a little bit. I had a Five Guys. Normally, I am very good with my diet, but today was the last sort of proper day in uni, so I had a Five Guys. I think what's really important, and I know I said I wasn't going to make this video all about food, but I do think it's important that you maintain a positive and a good relationship with what you're eating and with your food. Nothing worse than having a negative relationship with your diet. What will happen is further down the line, you'll end up cheating on it, or you'll just have really negative relationships with food. I mean, a prime example of this, guys, is a lot of bodybuilders. Once they've dieted so hard and they're in the best condition of their lives, after they've gone on stage and they've competed, they find it very difficult to not then gorge on every food that they come across. And you see bodybuilders in after shows and they just can't stop eating crap, basically. Right, got exciting news. I have a delivery. I have two deliveries, actually. I have a pair of shoes that I've recently ordered, and the Muscle Food box has turned up. So we have meat. Thank you, Muscle Food. If you guys don't already, I would suggest going and checking out Muscle Food. Convenient, it delivers to your door. I think it's probably cheaper than going to the supermarket because all of the meat is obviously well prepared. It's good lean cuts of meat, and from my experience, it is really good quality as well. Alright guys, so I have just finished tidying up and sticking all of the Muscle Food delivery back in the freezer. I now have my package. I've been after these. I'll just cut straight into the bag. I've been after this pair of shoes for a little while, just because I feel like I'm missing out on them in my wardrobe. But these are the Adidas Stan Smiths. This, in my opinion, is a very classic shoe. There you go. I got it in green with obviously the Stan Smith on the front. These cost me £50, absolute bargain, and I'm definitely going to be rocking these, especially over the summer. Really nice, classic, clean look, and yeah, that's what I've got. So, looking fresh, with the bottoms of the jeans curled up, the invisible socks. In the summer, these would work really nice with a pair of shorts. Okay, so I said a little bit earlier on that I wanted to talk about my training split and what I'm currently doing in this sort of summer shredding series. I haven't scheduled workouts for specific days, just because there are always days where you want to go to the gym and you can't, and then there are days where you weren't intending to go to the gym and you do. So all I do is I have like a sort of a routine, in the sense that I'll normally go push, pull, legs, and then I'll have like a rest day, push, pull, legs, or legs, pull, push. What I have tried to do is I've tried to organise my sessions so that I am doing 2 leg sessions a week, because I do want to get bigger legs. I want to grow my legs. I'm trying to split it so that I'm hitting half sort of hamstrings and glutes, which is what you saw in the beginning of this video, and then the other half more focused on my quads. My back days, depending on how I feel, I mix it up accordingly. I don't really have a set routine. Mix up whether or not I'm going in for heavy deadlifts, or whether I'm going in more for sort of like lateral, the lat work and width. And for my push days, I try to split it where one push day I'll focus more so on my shoulders and then the other will be more on my chest. I always try to hit both shoulders and chest in one session just so that I get that sort of, I am working those muscle groups, those overall pushing muscle groups. Yeah, I will focus on one or the other in any given workout. I am thinking of changing up a little bit as my arm work. I'm not worried about the strength or the size of my arms at the moment. I would like them to be bigger. But I'm aware that it's going to be slightly harder now I am sort of shredding and cutting up for the summer. I have tended to do is sort of set them. So if I'm doing a push day, I'll do triceps. If I'm doing a pull day, I'll do biceps. But I am also aware that although that is sort of like the go-to for many people, what seems makes more sense is if you're doing sort of your chest day and then you're doing biceps. And the reason being is because when you get to the end of your push workout, be that for chest or for shoulders, you've already used your triceps quite a lot as sort of a secondary muscle group. Obviously, if you're doing back, it's the opposite, right? You pull like so, and you're using your biceps. Here again, you use your biceps. When you get to do your arms, or at least I've found when I get to then move on to do my arms, I don't have quite so much energy and give in my arms as what I would have done had I not have trained that specific body part. So I may well split it so that I do like chest and biceps, or push and biceps and then pull and triceps, just so that when I come to actually work the muscle, the arm, it's not completely sapped from doing all of the other exercises that are focused on the larger body part. But yeah, that is my current sort of routine. And then basically what I'm aiming to do is every other session I will put in like a core work, and depending on how I feel, I might put the odd core work in here and there as well. And pretty much the same with my cardio. I have now finished, obviously it's Friday today, or it is when I'm filming this. So as of next week, I'm going back into placement, back into school, which means earlier starts. And when I have the earlier starts, I only have like about an hour or so to do my workout in the gym. So I will have to play around with my cardio, my timings, accordingly, and maybe sort of be more aware of my sets and how long they are. Obviously, I also do jiu-jitsu. You saw that in the last vlog. Jiu-jitsu is fantastic cardio. It's also really good anaerobic, because a lot of what you do, and you will have seen in the last video, is being thrown on the floor, standing back up again. Right, guys, so after that Five Guys, I'm not actually hungry. I don't tend to eat chips anyway, and I had some chips, and I have found that their portions of chips are like massive. And yeah, I think the carbs have just filled me right up. I have had my carbs a little lower, as you guys know. So yeah, I'm absolutely fine. What I am going to do is I am going to try this coffee that I was sent by Muscle Food. Give it a go, see what it tastes like. It is definitely one of those sort of like, we want to send you this in the hope that you'll then buy a whole crate from us, because it came with like a little leaflet thing. But I'm going to give it a go. I do love coffee. So we will see what this tastes like. I know everyone is on the Game of Thrones hype, but I am probably one of the few people in the country that hasn't actually seen the last series yet, and I don't think I've seen the series before either. So I'm not watching Game of Thrones. But what I am watching instead, which I'm really getting into, is Vikings. I don't know if you guys have seen it. If you have, let me know what you think about it. Pop a comment down below. No spoilers though. I'm on series 2, episode 6, I think, something like that. So I'm going to kick back, watch some of that. I am going to show you some of my jitsu this evening. So I will see you guys when I'm on the tatami. So I've just got home, guys. Really good session. The new people the new trainees that had started on Wednesday had come back, which is awesome. Lights going out. There we go. Which is really cool, and they're loving it still, which is brilliant. And actually, one guy even paid to join up for the rest of the year, which can't ask for any more than that. I'm going to go back in now. This is basically the vlog done. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, smash that like button. If you've got any comments about my training routine, or you've experienced anything similar to what I'm doing, you got any suggestions for me or for anyone else watching this video, consider leaving a comment down below. Obviously, I'll get back to anyone that does so, and if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing. You'll be able to catch up with all of the sort of series that I'm putting out, the Summer Shred series, as well as any other videos I'm doing. I do a lot of fitness, martial arts style videos, and I also do the odd sort of weekday vlog, weekend vlog where I go away, and I do throw in the odd fashion and style thing here and there as well. Right, as I said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.